you, Dan. This is Annette. I live at W5UPL, and I got to see my audience today. We got up on my medication and got to see the pacemaker man, and we landed on the pacemaker. My heart been coming out of rhythm off and on for the last several weeks. That's a weird feeling, man. That's what it is every chamber is doing its own thing. Anyway, maybe we got it under control, and maybe we haven't. We did. I really don't know what's the outcome going to be on this. He said, well, you've got 8 years left on the pacemaker battery, and that's as close as it would come. Anyway, Dan, you just said I had a little bit of white noise on the repeater here. Well, we checked my radio, and it's a 50-watt radio, and it's an antenna. We got 47.5 watts, and so that's close enough for my book. I don't know why I'm not full quiet, but anyway, I'm happy with what I got here now. Robert came out and helped me a whole lot. Still got a couple of little chores to do, but it's all kind of coming together, and I appreciate it a lot. Nothing else from this end. So, Dan, back to you. That's the goal. Let's do it 75
Okay, Wendell. Well, you still do have a little bit of white noise on you. I'm not sure what's going on. There's no way that it should with 50 watts that close to the repeater. So something's not right. I just don't know what it is. And it just may be that you're in the antenna sitting right in a null spot for the repeater. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. We're hearing you fine. I hope you get things straightened out on the pacemaker there. So, or on the rhythm there. Sound good there tonight. Let's see, W8CWM, Bill in Englewood, Ohio.
Good evening, Dan. This is W8CWM in Englewood. Got a fairly good copy on you right now. The band was open a while ago, as good as it was a couple weeks ago when you and I talked. They still haven't my new antennas up yet, but hopefully one of these days. Kind of rained earlier, but cleared off right now.
All right. Well, no, you're a good copy there tonight there too, Bill. So sounds good. And I think you're a little better a week or so ago or when we talked, but you're still making it okay. Thanks for checking in. W9 PMA, Phil, Gas City, Texas.
Yeah, good evening, Dan. W9 PMA. I got to do them into the net. Yeah, we dropped about 10 degrees here today. This front came in, and I thought we were going to really get rained on. And it was Indianapolis that got hammered. I guess they had 73-mile-an-hour wind gusts and a lot of rain. I wound up with 16 cents worth. So, guess most of it went down around Muncie and through there because it was dry here. But that's okay. We've been getting a little bit each day here for the last 2 or 3 days, and it's accumulating here and keeping things fairly dampened. Do have a lot of places in the yard there was kind of went dormant, the grass, but that's common. I see it in a lot of people's lawns there, so no big deal. But the corn sure looks like it's doing really well, a whole lot better than I thought it would. And I was talking with one of the farmers we fly with last evening. He was up looking at these crops, and he said, by and large, the corn's coming out really well for what they thought they were going to get. So it probably won't be a bumper crop, but it's going to be a good crop, so that's a good thing. Got to keep the farmers going. They're the bread basket, you know. know. So anyway, there was I think produced at 24% of unplanted fields that people will turn in for insurance coverage, you know. So anyway, that's about what's going on here. So like you got a good net, and then we'll pass back to you, Dan, and 730 all the way around W9DMA, Phil, Gas City, Indiana.
Okay, Phil. Well, thanks for the report there. I'm glad to hear that the corn's doing pretty good. I'm surprised too, because I thought they already were past the date and had to plant beans, but I guess some of them got it in, so that's a good deal. I know that's tough when the way it was looking there, it was looking like it was going to be a disaster. So hopefully it'll come out well. W9SAM, Sam, Union, Ohio. You're out there tonight.
Yeah, good evening, man. We're out here at monitoring the net and also checking some of the Echo Link nodes that they said they didn't get on, but New York's not attached that I've seen, and some others aren't on here, but Grand Rapids. So, anyways, we didn't get the rain that came from, was headed for us from Indiana. It did pick up some wind and everything, but nothing like they were talking about. Looks so rough and big and dangerous coming at us, but didn't freeze much. Anyway, we're just continuing with the projects here and working the bands, and we do a lot of 220 activity in the morning, so the band's up. And talking to Phil up in Fort Recovery and other places. And Charlie. And whoever else might jump in there. So, anyways, thanks for that there. And back to you, W9.
Okay, Sam, good copy there, and I'm glad the weather didn't materialize there. A little bit of rain this time of year is not bad, though. Winds would have been bad. Okay, we are coming live again from the ham shack here, Tuesday night net, and after Steve checks in, if you guys are ready, I'll give you the link again, and you can try it if you want. So be ready to either copy it or type it in as I'm telling you, and I'll give it to you right after Steve checks in here. WBGRS, because he can give us a report of whether it's working. K5, VOM net control.
K5 VOM and net, WBGRS. Thumbs up. Give me your thumbs up. It's going to take you a second before you push your thumbs up. Hello, Danny. There we go. There's about a 3 or 4 second delay between the time that between the video and the real-time audio, but it's pretty darn close. It's amazingly close. So yeah, I see Danny. I see his IFR in the background there, and I can see his little candlelit there that he's talking into, and his 260 Simpson at the top there, and his rotor control, and yeah, that's kind of what I recognize. And he's got an American flag on his shirt, so there you go. I'm copying, I'm seeing everything he's doing there. Well, I see Danny. What can I say? Okay, so I am making enough funny jokes here, but as I give you everybody, hot day in Texas, as everybody knows, and we don't really have much else here. Not doing anything in ham radio, which is really bad, except talking on the radio, which is, I guess, what you're supposed to do, but I like to do things too. So maybe when Mike's in here later on, he'll tell us about his newest toy he got, which is pretty darn exciting for a very low cost piece of test equipment. So I think every ham should own one of these. So if he's, I don't think he's checked in, has he, Dan? I don't think so. But anyway, catch you guys all later. And Dan's shaking his head no, so I guess he hasn't. So everybody have a good week, and if I don't talk to you before next net, hopefully I will talk to you about that. K5VOMWBHGRS.
All right, Steve. Thanks for the good report there, and I'm glad it's working. If everybody's ready, everybody wants to try to tune in, we'll have a channel up here, a K5VOM channel here, but right now you got to use this link. So of course it's the https://YOU.BE//PLUIX7N as in Nancy, F as in Frank, M as in Mary, T as in Tom, G as in George. So just a real quick YOUTTP.BE//YOU.PLUIX7NFMTG. So if anybody wants to tune in. Okay, that puts us up to Bob down in Newcastle, Indiana, WD9GWM. Go ahead, Bob.
Good evening, Dan. I was on the net here with Steve Delta 9 Golf. Yeah, like Ryan said earlier, we had a storm roll through here a little bit. We got the wind that most of the time went south of us. Just flipping on Facebook, and in my neighborhood about 5 hours ago, I guess a tree fell over the road. But didn't bother me. That's fine. So. And it's still going to be warm another couple days or so before it starts to cool down. Be a nice weekend. Planning on being in southern Indiana for this weekend and do a little camping and seeing a festival and entertainment. So, fellow texting Johnny Lee, I said they had a brain surgery, going to have another one. He got Parkinson's disease on Alzheimer's. So hope him the best. Now clear out of here. Sound like I had a good night, 7 grades. I'll have a good week.
Okay, Bob, checking in. I always appreciate it, and give us the report for Newcastle there. I think you're our only Newcastle check-in anymore. WD9IQV, Charlie in Summitville, Indiana.
Yeah, say good evening to you, Dan. Good evening to the net and everything. Kind of warm yesterday, kind of warm today, but anyway, this afternoon it huffed and puffed, and anyway, got a lot of wind, and for all of it, only got about 3 cents worth of rain. So anyway, didn't a whole lot more bark than there was back there, but anyway, not really too much else going on in there. You could hear everybody else on the net, so nothing really going on too much here and everything. So we'll turn it back to you, and good to hear everybody. So go ahead, Dan. Good to hear you. K5VOM and net. This is WD9IQA.
Okay, Charlie, fine business there, and good to hear you this evening also. And like I keep telling everybody up that way, I need to hear more of you guys through the week as well. Anyway, thanks for checking in. And up next is Mike in Cache, Texas, K5FMG. Give us also a little report on your new toy there, and make sure you explain a little bit what all the types of things it can do there, or what you're doing with it anyway. K5FMG, K5VOM Net Control.
Oh, hello, Dan, and the rest of the net. Hope you all have a good evening. So yeah, I've got this little toy called the Nano VNA. It's a little handheld vector network analyzer that I picked up on eBay. It was about $55, and seems to work pretty well. It'll measure standing wave ratio. It gives you return loss. It'll pull out, or it'll do linear graphs, polar graphs on your antenna. It does some really cool stuff, and the one I got came with 2 cables. It came with the 3 loads you need to calibrate it. A short, well, not loads, it's the short, a load, and an open connector that you do use for calibration. But yeah, the display on it is real clear, very legible. It is a small display, but it's nice. It's a great little device, and so far it seems to be working pretty well. I just received it yesterday, and but yeah, it's a pretty nice little toy. So I guess that's all I've been working on today, and so yeah, I'm gonna turn it back to you, Dan. So 7-3 to the net, and back to net control. K5BR, K5FMG.
All right, thanks there for the rundown. Mike, appreciate that, and I can't wait to get mine, and I'm sure several of the other guys are looking forward to getting one too. I know Larry was even talking about it there. I think he would enjoy it. We've got a couple tracking us here on YouTube. We've got a news station, Sandy, here checking in. He's not licensed yet, here in Hunt County, and going to check him in as a soon-to-be ham here. And also we got KD9MFX also tracking us here on YouTube. So thanks for being out there. KD2 LGM MJ in Romulus, New York. You out there tonight?
K5BOM W2ACC on behalf of KD2LGM. Had an unexpected trip out of town, so he wanted me to relay that to you, Danny. W2ACC.
Okay, well, thanks, Dave, for doing that. And yeah, MJ's been pretty regular there. So thanks for letting us know, and we'll give him an honorary check-in here for the effort. KD5 DGN, Steve in Quinlan, Texas. Go ahead.
This is Whiskey 7 Tango from Marion, Montana.
WW7T out there in Montana. Good evening. Know you checked in there before. I believe it's Tom, Mason, Montana, I believe. Go ahead and take it for any comments there, and we'll continue on with the roll.
It's been a warm day today. It's still it's about 87 here today, and that cooled down a little bit. But had a busy day. Gotta go take a trailer in tomorrow so we can break a fixed spot, and then I can rush equipment around. So it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. So I'm glad the last time I went to check in, the repeater wasn't working. I had a few hiccups. So here and Cruston. So I thought I'd try checking in tonight. So I'm glad at least I got through back to net control.
Okay, Tom, fine business. And yeah, that Neil had some company in his family, and he went out of town, and as soon as the day he left, the repeater blew up. So that's the way it goes. And a lot of people couldn't check in last week. So thanks for checking in there. Let's see, continuing on here with the roll. Let's see. We were standing by for Steve. Are you out there, Steve? KD5DGN. Nothing heard. He KF4X BJ, Royce City, Texas.
Good evening, Dan and Annette. This is KF4X, Royce City, Texas. This past weekend, we took a little trip down to Houston for a family event. It was great. Did some hanging from there, did some fusion, DMR, and couldn't get any action on the 220 machine now. But had a good week, and it was 102 down there in Houston. But today we hit 103 here. So it's it's summer. Back to you, KF4X.
Okay, BJ, good to hear you there this evening, and thanks for being here. KF5BH, Bobby, Climax, Texas. Are you out there tonight? Nothing heard from Bobby. N5 MAW, Mike, Rowlett, Texas.
Good evening to the next. Yeah, I think Bobby probably was just leaving the meeting, and I left just a few minutes ago, so that's probably why you're not going to get him either. But yeah, just got back and don't have a whole lot to add this evening, but thanks for being there and hanging with that. Thanks for that. N5 MAW.
Okay, I didn't realize that Bobby went over to the Rockwall meeting there. That's good. Didn't realize he was over there, so but that may explain it. N7 VRL, Vicky, Kalispell, Montana. I bet you were trying last week and couldn't get in.
N7 VRL. Good evening, Dan, and everyone out there on the net. Yep, we have the same problem that I guess part of Montana had. It's really happy that Neil got his computer back up so that we could check in. Really doing that last week, and I do enjoy listening to what everyone has to say. I don't understand most of the radio stuff, but I do listen to it. Anyway, that's all for me. Thanks for doing the net, Benny. N7 VRL.
Thank you, Vicky. Well, that's what it's all about. Hopefully someone's enjoying it, because I'm sure there's several that may not be. Just wish you'd get off the air so we could get back to talking here, huh? Anyway, thanks, Vicky, for checking in. W7EFL, Ed, Kalispell. Pass the mic.
Good evening, Dan. Matt, W7EFL. Not much going on here today. It's been close to 90 degrees and doesn't seem like the right time to put in firewood, but I brought up another ton of firewood today in the back of the truck and split the pieces that were too big. And that's my excitement for the day. So I'll say good evening, back to you on the net, W7EFL.
Okay, Fun Business Ed, thanks for checking in. Also, N9 WCJ Wiley in Eaton, Indiana.
Hey, good evening, Dan. Good evening to the net, N9WCJ is with you. And we're watching you there on the screen there on YouTube. Just for your information, I was on the YouTube page and I just typed in 220 net and you came up. If I went ahead and subscribed, so that in the future I could go back and do that. Anyway, I didn't miss the breakfast this morning. I had other things I had to get done, and I'll probably miss the next one too. Got to do a surgery on next Monday. So I think now it's taken a day or so. And no other news yet. The little rainstorm here that everybody was talking about. And it looks like it might cool down about maybe Thursday for a few days. Will be in the 70s.
Okay, Wiley. Thanks for giving us the report there and the schedule. I want to know what's going on then, and appreciate the little tidbit on. Didn't realize you could type it in 220 net and it would come right up, so that's pretty good. Just for everybody's clarification, I'm using my old drone channel, so there is a K5BOM channel that will be started here before long, so this one won't be the right one anyway. So you may want to unsubscribe at that point there, Wiley, but that's up to you. We'll may have it here a couple times before I get everything set up. Anyway, thanks for checking in there tonight. Appreciate it. WA5QAF, Joe in Frisco, Texas.
Evening, Dan and Nanette. K5UM, WA5QAF. Yeah, I got a good picture of you on my phone. Everything looks really good. It's almost instantaneous. And so not too bad. It looks good. And nothing new here. I'm just waiting for some cooler weather so I can get up on my roof and rearrange some antennas. Other than that, nothing new. Just gathering stuff up for my trip in October. Anyway, back to you, Dan, K5BOM, and everybody on the net, WA5QAM.
Okay, fine business there, Joe. Sounds good. Glad you're able to tune in. And I was wondering if it was starting to lag any, so that's kind of good news. Thanks for that report. WA9KEV, Larry, Muncie, Indiana. Are you out there?
Danny and that, WA9KEV. Yeah, I think I probably wrote down a couple of those letters. The ones you didn't get phonetically, probably with my ears, I probably missed those, but we'll try to get that worked out here before next week. But it's a good idea, and I appreciate you doing that. With that, we'll send her back to you, WA9KEV.
Okay, Larry, you might try what Wiley suggested there. He just typed in 220 net in the search on YouTube, and it came up. So you might try that there. If you know, might work. I'm not sure. I think the title of it is Tuesday 220 net, but he typed in 220 net and it came up, I believe. Isn't that right? Did I get that correct, Wiley? Did you just type in 220 net?
Yes, that's correct. But you know, I'm looking at it here on the screen that says 220 net. But 220 net brought it up, but then once I had that, I went ahead and subscribed to actually to your channel. So I'll be able to probably find it every time now.
Okay, fine business there. There's also on that same channel, you might find where we put the antenna up for the repeater you guys are talking on. So that video is on there too. Anyway, thanks, Wiley, and thanks, Larry. WB5 KJE, Robert in Greenville, Texas. Guess Robert's not there tonight. KG7 FEB, Ed, out in Kalispell, Montana. W2ACC, Dave, Waterloo, New York. I think you're out there.
5BOM, W2ACC. Yes, I am, Dan. You're looking good on the old YouTube. But, yeah, I've been working diligently over at Dean's. Got that tower all ready to go up. Can't believe it. I got a commercial-grade Dominator low-band 6-meter antenna, and they're using an SO239 connector. And I went over there with a whole bag full of end connectors, and, you know, so I have to go back tomorrow and change my plan. So, but we're going to make progress there, and we're going to have that tower up, and it'll have 6 meters on the top and a lower crossbar at 220 and UHF. So we're going to connect Dean to everybody is willing to listen to him. So other than that, all good here, hot and muggy, but you know,
the weather the way it is. So thanks for doing what you do, Dan. Like I said, looking good on the old YouTube, and we'll be in touch. W2ACC, back to the net.
Okay, Dave. We'll make sure you're careful with, you know, there's been a lot of little tower incidents lately, so be careful with that tower work. And I'm sure Dean will appreciate getting all that set up. K9EKP, Mick, Parker City, Indiana. Are you there? KC9GQD, Bob, Winchester, Indiana. KD9MAB, Brent, Dunkirk, Indiana. N7LT, Lindell, Kalispell, Montana. W8SDR, Gary, I think you're out there. At least you were on YouTube here a minute ago. Westchester, Ohio.
Well, good evening, Dan, and everybody else on the net. That's certainly interesting tonight. And I want to express my appreciation to you, Dan, for getting me straightened out on the right path to cure the false key up problem. Haven't had a false key up since then. So that's a real winner. I appreciate you coming to running that down with me. That was great. I also want to express my appreciation to Steve for instantly mailing your video URL, because like another gentleman on here mentioned, us guys with these old ears without phonetics, it was all in vain. You're reading the URL. So Steve instantly sent an email message with the URL in it, and that allowed us to watch the video. I'm staring at you as I speak here. It's looking really good on the 40-inch widescreen high def. Looking good. Also, before the net, I was watching the Parker City 220 video, the drone video. Oh, that is impressive. And I've got some questions about that tower site that I'll get with you on later. But real good on that video. That's if anybody hasn't watched that, they ought to go see it. It's really outstanding. That's the old system being down had us going through all kinds of hurdles here last week. We thought we had more problems than we did. But finally that's I'm about time out here, so let me turn back to net control. I've had it too long. T5B W8SDR, back to you.
All right, Gary, thanks for the fine report there. We caught everything, and glad you enjoyed the video there. It's kind of a funny story about that. I had a whole bunch of high quality, great video when they were up on top, and I messed up and did something, I forget what it was. I overwrote the card or whatever, and I lost all the video. So fortunately, I had done the same thing when I was flying the drone while they were up on top, which was live stream. So what you're seeing is the live stream of it, which is a lot less quality. So that's why some of it looks like pretty good quality and some does not, but at any rate. And that is the Parker, the 220 repeater on their on Tim's Tower. Let's see, WD9 ATP back up to Farmland, Indiana. Are you out there, Jeff?
Dan, that's WD9 ATP.
Also monitoring YouTube. Just wondering if there's anything in that coat there. But not a whole lot from up here. We had a busy day, wore out, and fell asleep in the chair and almost missed the net and everything. So ready to hit the hay, I think. So I'll just say 73 and catch everybody later, maybe WT986.
Well, really glad you're there tonight, Jeff, for our first live net, so to speak. And you have to tell Mick he missed it, and he needs to tune in. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Always appreciate it. WW7T. Oh, he checked in a little while ago, and believe that's our roll call for tonight. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and stand by for anyone we have not accounted for. Come now, K5 ELM net control.
Rosewood, Ohio. And WBS.
Good evening. The time is 9:00 p.m.
Okay, got you there, Kenny. WB8SQS, stand by. We had WB8UCD, Dave in Roseville, Ohio. And someone doubled with Dave, and I didn't quite catch that call. It was, everybody was jammed up there. So if I did not call you and you tried, come again. K5U, I'm net control.
10-5 XQK, Dan, Johnny in Bartlesville.
AC5 EBR, Jay in Bartlesville.
All right, got you, Johnny. Got you, Jay. Stand by. Let's start back up at the top of the list, and that would be. Wait a minute. I thought I'd check in short time here, but maybe get something else there for us, Dave, up in Roseville. WB8UCD, Dave, go ahead. Yeah, Dave, I'm afraid the band got you there. Band got you. We didn't copy hardly any of that. I did catch that you were following this on YouTube. Thumbs up for that. Great. Appreciate that. And sorry the band didn't cooperate there tonight, but hey, try it next week, and maybe we'll catch you then and or in between. You usually can get in. I'm not sure. Band must have really took a dive. Let's see. We've Kenny, you're up next. WB8SQS. Good to hear you. K5 UM net control.
K5 WBSQS. Say good evening to everybody on the net tonight. I got here a little bit late. I was out mowing grass, and took me a while to get you a picture on here though, Danny. The link didn't work. I tried several of my browsers. None of them would respond to that link you gave me, but the 220 net wasn't. So good news there, I guess. I'm glad you got a 7-second delay going because we know how nasty you are sometimes. Back to that control K5 BOM WBS.
I actually have that going just for some of the people to check in, you know, it gives me a little control. Anyway, yeah, thanks for checking in. Glad I don't know why the link wouldn't have worked, but anyway, glad you found us. Let's see, up to Bartlesville, Oklahoma, and can't remember whether EBR was first, or I'll go with Jay first. KC5 EBR, go ahead, Jay.
KC5 EBR Jeff here in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Well, Johnny was actually first, but I'll take his place. He got playtime. Not long ago here, Johnny and I both actually had an emergency management meeting tonight. We went to, got home a little while ago. We went out to eat, take a while out to eat real quick. So barely got in here in time. So kind of late getting in here today.
Well, you made it. That's all that matters, and we got you logged in, so you're in for the count. So appreciate you checking in there for sure. And Johnny, go ahead. N5XQK, also Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
We'll let the ID get out of the way there. K5BOM in the group N5X2K. Yeah, we've been out of the pocket here for the last couple hours. Doing other stuff, had that emergency management meeting that Jay mentioned, and then a couple other things, a net or two here. And we finally in there. Missed if you called me earlier, I didn't make it. I know I checked in last week, and I might have made the list, but it didn't weigh down anyhow. So anyhow, Dan, not a whole lot going on. A lot of heat. Just staying out of that. Working on putting a pole on the ground for my tower so I can only stick a winch on it and raise my tower up and down. You know, when you're in your 20s, you don't think of things like that. You don't think of them until you're in your 60s. So I'm thinking about it now. Anyway, I'll remind everybody again about our 220 net on Friday nights at 9 Central Time on the All-Star Reflector 46522. We have a simplex net about 8:30, and then we run the repeater net, the All-Star net at 9 o'clock. So those that can come check in and say howdy to us there. And with that, I'll turn it back over to you, Dan. Thanks for running the net, taking my check, Dan. This is N5XQK.
All right, fine business there, Johnny, and thanks for telling everybody about your net, and hopefully we can get a few of them checking in on that. I think we've been neglectful of getting it linked up. Both nets run on the same night, and the New York net gets linked and early, and then the time we get out there, it seems like there's everybody's gone another way here. But we'll try to get it linked up there, and thanks for reminding us. Let's see. I believe that's everybody thus far. Let me go ahead and stand by any other check-ins we have not accounted for. K5BOM net control.
KF4 OZN, Kilo November 4, Oscar Zulu November. 5 Delta Golf November Mobile.
All right, KN4OZN, I believe, and N5 Delta November Mobile. Let me go with the mobile first there. Sound like you might, I don't know where you're located, but let me make sure we get you in here. Go ahead, correct me on the call if I got it wrong, and give me the name and location.
Yeah, you got it wrong. 85 BGN. Oh, over here at my son's place, south of Portland. I just helped to put in, hook up some electrical stuff for his trailer and stuff. So
just got back in the truck and heard y'all still in there. Thought you might jump in there, chicken.
All right, we really messed that up, Steve. I didn't even recognize the voice. There are too many things going on, and you chopped right at the wrong time. But we got you. Thanks for checking in. I did call you on the roll. I wondered what had happened. I figured you dozed off or something. I thought you were sleeping, but glad you made it for the count there. Okay, the KN4OZN. Go ahead. Location and name, please.
Good evening. This is KN4OZN, Kilo number 4, Oscar Zulu November. This is Gary. I'm in Union, Kentucky. No traffic. Good evening. Back to that.
Okay, Gary, fine business. Are you coming through the Westchester repeater? Is that how you're getting in there? There, Gary.
Right now, I'm coming in on 146. That's 760 with a PL tone of 162.2 hertz. Just surfing around the band site on my Icon 9700, and bands are really wide open right now. So, connecting around a few different nets this evening. And for the end, back to you.
Yeah, I knew they were earlier. We had some good 220 openings, but I didn't know they were still hanging in there. So good to have you. And we're here every Tuesday night. So if you get a chance to check back in, do so Tuesday night at 9 o'clock your time. So thanks for the call there and adding to the count. Anybody else for the net tonight before we shut things down? We're gonna take one. I'll turn it over to announcements and other rechecks here, but one more standby for any new check-ins. Okay, caught KD9R, I believe, and the Montana station. Let's go back to the Montana first and give me the call. You had some noise on you, and I just rough copy there, and I didn't get it. So Montana station, come again, and name and location, as well as any comments you have for us tonight. Okay, got you there, Ben. That time, yeah, you're a little bit noisy copy, but we heard you. Any comments for us tonight there from Charlotte, Montana? Okay, appreciate it. There, we got you in for the count, and yeah, we're here every Tuesday night, so hope to hear you again. And let's see, the 9 station, come again, and I didn't catch your come again, and I'm not sure whether it was new check-in or whether I just didn't catch the call there. Go ahead.
November, Delta 9 Romeo, Brady in Lyon, Texas, looking in for the first time. My first time catching the net. I mean, it's pretty busy on Tuesday night, but we'll catch it this time. So, check in. Once again, MD9 on, Brady.
Okay, Randy, got you there. I don't know why I'm having trouble with your call. I got the 9R and D9R, but I missed the first letter. Give it to me again, please. I don't know what's going on. I just my hearing, I guess.
Yeah, no problem. I could be staying too quickly to and D99.
Okay, Randy, got you that time. MD9R, and I was hearing the MD9R, and I was like, that's probably not right. But got you that time, Randy. Roanoke, Texas there, and the 9 threw me. Also, I was expecting you to say from Indiana on the Indiana repeater there, but I got you in, and we're here every Tuesday night. Hope to hear you again, and thanks for checking in. Okay, that puts us up pretty even here. I'm going to, before I take any additional check-ins, I'm going to open it up for any rechecks or additional comments or announcements from anyone. Come now, K5B1.
Okay, Dan, hopefully you can copy me better now. WKUC in Rosewood, Ohio. Just wanted to say thanks for doing the net. You're looking good on the YouTube, and we'll try to check in next week. For today, then hopefully we're getting in better. WKUC back to net.
Okay, Dave, got good copy that time. You're back into it. Good. Did you say Rosewood? I got Roseville for some reason, but it was probably my mistake from a couple of times ago talking with you, and I just wrote it down wrong. Is it Rosewood?
Yes, sir. Rosewood out here just west of Sidney, Ohio, by Kaiser Lake. A couple counties in from the Indiana border. Yeah, there is a Roseville somewhere. Lincoln up in northeast Ohio, but this is Rosewood. It's very, very small enough town. Yeah, it's like in Rosewood, Ohio.
Okay, good copy there that time, Dave. It was fading right at the end, but we got you. Anybody else? Comments, announcements? Check it all questions for the net, K5VOM. Yeah, come ahead. K5VOM, net control.
Yeah, can you give me that Union, Kentucky call sign and the DM to catch the frequency that's coming through?
Yeah, his call is KN4OZN, Oscar Zebra Nancy. And his name's Gary, Union, Kentucky there, and he's coming through the Westchester 2-meter repeater there, just north Cincinnati.
Okay, very good. I've been looking for that machine. All right, and by the way, I did send you a message into the point where your potato chips and pop was.
I don't know why I didn't see it. I've been seeing messages, but I missed yours. They're saying them. I'll look for it there. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe I froze it up. I think I hit the smiley face stuff, and it moved my cursor around, and now I can't get that to go back down. So I don't know what the heck's going on with that. I'm learning this as I go. So anyway, we'll catch up to it. If anybody else has sent me a message there that I didn't respond to, sorry about that. I'll try to do better next time. Anyway, any other check-ins for the net tonight? K5U and net control. Okay, nothing heard. We have an official count of 43 check-ins tonight. 43 check-ins, that's not too bad. Running a little long, but that's probably because first time to try to do the YouTube stuff, and had a few other comments in there because of it. Definitely appreciate you all checking in. Also good evening to those out there listening that couldn't check in. I think we had a couple there that were on YouTube saying they're going to try to get their license. Make sure to look us up, and the Savara Club up there in Greenville can help with that. So any rate, make sure to look us up. But we're good on QRZ, and that's an easy look up, QRZ.com, to find out who we are, where we are. So with that, I'll take one more standby for any latecomers. Any latecomers, I plan to attend the next meeting in Greenville. So Sandy sent that, so that'll be great. Third Thursday of the month. Any other questions, comments, rechecks, or latecomers we haven't accounted for? K5U, I'm net control. Okay, nothing heard. Nothing heard. We will go ahead and close the net down officially at 9:19 Central Time, 10:19 Eastern, and or 02:19 UTC. We'll say 73s to everybody. Have a good week, and we'll look for you next week here on the Tuesday night net. K5UM net control is clear, and frequency is back to regular use.